If you're mistaking fatigue for sleepiness, you could be perpetuating your insomnia and making it harder for you to get your sleep back on track. And this is what I'm going to be talking about in today's video. Hi, I'm Martin Reed. If you have insomnia, I offer sleep coaching programs that will give you all the skills and support you need to enjoy better sleep for the rest of your life. You can learn more at insomniacoach.com. Now, I talk to a lot of people with insomnia, and a common trait among people with insomnia is high levels of fatigue. But when I talk to people with insomnia, many of them will tell me that they just have very high levels of sleepiness during the day. And this is actually quite unusual, so I explore this further because people with insomnia generally aren't particularly sleepy during the day, but they are most definitely very fatigued. Now, it's very common in society that we use the words tired, fatigued, and sleepy interchangeably to mean the same things, but they're not the same. And this can be a problem if you have insomnia, because if you're mistaking fatigue for sleepiness, you may be going to bed or trying to sleep before you are sleepy enough for sleep. And this ends up perpetuating the insomnia because you're in bed, finding it hard to fall asleep. You're tossing and turning, feeling frustrated and anxious. When if you're going to bed when you're fatigued rather than sleepy, this is the expected outcome, and you're going to struggle because you're not sufficiently sleepy for sleep. In other words, your body isn't ready for sleep at that moment. So here's a good way of separating the distinction between fatigue and sleepiness. Fatigue is more of just this feeling that you're worn out, that you maybe you're finding it hard to focus and concentrate. You feel maybe your muscles feel achy. You have this strong desire to just rest and conserve energy. Sleepiness, on the other hand, is more to do with difficulty staying awake. Someone who is sleepy will, if they're reading a book, for example, they may just uncontrollably close their eyes. They'll read the same line over and over again. And someone who's sleepy will generally fall asleep pretty quickly once they get into bed. Another way of looking at this to try and figure out the distinction is, let's say that you're in a hotel and the elevator is out, so you have to walk up like 12 flights of stairs. By the time you've walked all 12 flights of stairs, you're going to be feeling very fatigued, but probably not sleepy. So it's important to make this distinction because you only want to be going to bed when you're sleepy. If you go to bed when you're fatigued but not sleepy, you're going to struggle to fall asleep, and this can make it harder for you to get your sleep back on track. In fact, one of the short-term goals of the most effective treatment for chronic insomnia, cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia, is helping you to rediscover this feeling of sleepiness by more closely matching the amount of time you allot for sleep with the amount of sleep you tend to get on a typical night. And by compressing the amount of time we allot for sleep, it allows sleep drive to build during the day, and it helps you really recognize cues for sleepiness. So you discover the difference between fatigue and sleepiness, and you get to fall asleep faster because you're going to bed when you're sleepy rather than when you're feeling fatigued. So I hope you found this short video helpful. If you did, please click the like button and subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. I try and share a few sleep snippet videos every week. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, or suggestions for a future video, please leave a comment below, or you can email me directly. My email address is hello@insomniacoach.com. I hope to see you back here again soon, and remember, you can sleep.